Hello students, today we are coming to the concluding part of chapter integers where we are going to see the problem sums. So problem sums we have integers, last exercise 1E, and this is the part 6, and I think this is the final part for the chapter integers. If you have any book, if you are in ICSE board, most of the questions are same. So you can follow this, understand this, then any standard textbook you can solve the problems. So over the 5 videos, this is part 6, we have seen different concepts of integers, especially what we call fundamental operations, board mass rule and everything we have seen. So finally how we apply those concepts in real life situation. So I have taken 6 questions and then 9 questions out of 12 questions from the chapter. 3 I have left for you to practice, and I have written down the question to save your time. So here we start. So this 3 question I will do here, and this 3 when I do I will rub later on, because here I need to show you by means of a number line another diagram to explain you the concept. So in between we will pause the video, and especially you copy this, because this space I need to explain this with the help of your number line. To understand this better, we need a number line, and whenever you do this question 1, 2, 3, 4 especially, you think of examples from natural number, means integers go to the negative. You think in terms of positive numbers, then convert it to negative numbers. So this too I have given you from my side. You note, whenever you do this sum, especially 1 to 4, you think of example from natural number, because integers minus confuses you. And if you draw a number line, so after finishing all 12, these 3 sum I'll show you with the help of number line. Okay, so this space I'll use to explain at the end. After doing question 12, I will show you with number line. So this will make your concept clear if you do. So here we go, the very last exercise 1E for class 7. So any book you have, you can follow. If you are in ICSE, class 7 integers, or any other board also, if you want to understand problems on integers, you can understand by this example. So let us see. By how much does 5 exceed minus 5? You can take one example when you do. How much is 10 more than 4? Exceed means more. Exceed means more. So how much is 10 more than 4? So we get 6. So same way, how much does 5 is more than minus 5? This at the end I'll try to explain it to you with number line. How much does 5 exceed minus 5? So we have, I told you when you have this, so what will happen? You will have just to multiply the sign. I gave you concept of additive inverse, which is always not practicable. You think in that term. So remember, when we have think small, multiplication is there, and minus minus, only sign becomes plus. 5 5s, it will not become 25. Okay, so it becomes plus, so answer is 10. This I'll show you at the end with the help of a number line. How much 5 exceed minus 5? So take example from real number situation. How much is minus 7 less than minus 1? So how much is minus 7 less than minus 1? So example you can take, how much is 3 less than 7? So what we do, how much is 3 less than 7? We got 4. So how much is minus 7 less than minus 1? Same way. How much is minus 7 less than, how much is 3 less than 7? How much is minus 7 less than minus 1? So we subtract minus 1. So this is my example. Plus 7 is 6. So minus 7 is less. So number line you will understand it better how we are doing. So how much is minus 7 less than minus 1? Subtract minus 7 from minus 1. How much is 3 less than? So this minus this. How much is 3 less than 7? We subtract. What might be subtracted from 7 to get minus 6? So what example you can take? What must be subtracted from 10 to get 3? So like that you can understand how much should be subtracted from 10 to get 3. So ultimately when you do, you have to subtract how much should be subtracted from 7 to get minus 6. So this minus this you do, so you will get how much must be subtracted from 7 to get minus 6. How much should be subtracted from 10 to get 3. So finally what we get x is equal to 7, means 10 minus 7. So ultimately we subtract 3 from 10. How much should be subtracted from 10 to get 3? So you have to subtract 3 from 10. So same way, how much must be subtracted from 7 to get minus 6? So again minus minus plus, I told you only the sign because this is not into. Answer is your 13. So this 3 I'll explain you in the end with the help of number line. Same way, what must be subtracted from minus 1 to get minus 19? So see the question, copy, you can pause the video and copy this thing. So how much must be subtracted? Very similar, from minus 1 to get minus 19. So we get minus minus plus, answer is 18. I am highlighting the answer so that you can understand. These are example children. This is example, little tough for you, but I have explained. Subtract x, ultimately you will see to get x, you have to subtract 3 minus 10. Now this question, we have the sum of two integers is minus 11 if one of them is 5. So one example you can take, let sum of integer be, if sum of integer be 7, if one of them is 3, other of that will be 4. So what we do from the sum, if we subtract the other one, if the sum of two integer is minus 11 and if one of them is 5, so find the other. So sum of two integers, sum of two number is 7. If one of them is 3, what is the other? So 7 minus 3. Same logic. So this is minus 11 minus 5. Answer is minus 16, because when you add minus 16 with 5, when you verify, minus 16 plus 5 will give you minus 11. So one integer is minus 16, one is 5. When you add them, you will get minus 11. So to get minus 16, we subtract minus 11. We subtract 5 from minus 11. Next is add the product of. So add the product of this and this. So as per question, add the product of this into this to the quotient of minus 187 by 11. So you can write divided by 11, or I am writing in place of divided by 11. So if you multiply children this, you will get 17 13s are 17 10s are 170, 17 3s are 51. You must know the table. 221 minus minus plus. This plus minus it will become when we see. This you can put in bracket. So 11 will go, 11 10s are 110, 11 7s are 77. You will get 17. So when you subtract children, you will get 204. Once more I am converting English language into mathematical equation. The product of two number, add that to this divided by 11. Quotient of this with this means you divide. Here we get minus 17, here we get plus 221. So we subtract. Next one, this I'll show you over here. So you can pause the video and copy, because I'm going to rub this part first, because I have to explain question 8 over here. So please pause the video and copy. These are very important when you do any standard book from ICSE or CBSE, provided you understand the concept, you can do any sum. So here we have question number 8. This I am rubbing. So this question is related to geography. One more thing I am telling you, if you have any audio problem, please use a micro earphone or headphone. Please connect your mobile with headphone and try to listen clearly, because to understand you need to listen. Only solution if you copy you will not get. So in geography we know this is north, south, east, west. So a man goes towards east 169 kilometer. So towards east let it be positive, and towards west, see my previous video, lot of concept I have given, especially part 3. So minus represents coming back to west. Going here positive, coming back is negative. So he goes this much towards east, and then he returns back minus. So suppose his home is here. He goes 169 kilometer, then he comes back. Okay, he comes back 192 kilometer. So he comes back. So let his home be here on the this direction figure. So finally you will see he goes 169, let east be plus, and then he comes back. I take it as minus 192. You can write like this also. You can add this, and this is opposite direction. So finally you see this will be 169 minus 192. This will be minus 23. From here means he is towards the west. So what is the answer? Then how far he is from home? So here we use the concept of modulus. See, minus means in the west. Minus means in the west. He is towards the west. So don't confuse. Question is how far is from home? Minus 23 or better, we will see 23 kilometer. Here I had taught you modulus, I think in very first video or some video modulus I have taught you. So modulus comes here, minus means opposite direction, but it comes, how far is from home? He is here. He is here, if you see, minus 23, this side means he is 23. So this is his final place. So he is at 23 kilometer, this side west. Minus means opposite direction. So this is also only right, but this has two meanings. Minus means west, and this is the magnitude or absolute value. Next we have, so here answer is equal to 23 kilometer towards west. This is quite easy question, children. 4 pair of jeans at 1, 2, 5, 6 each. So one jeans is costing 1256. So total cost will be equal to 4 into 1256 rupees, and when you multiply, I think you will get 5,000, 1250 into 4, 5,000, 6 4s are 24. So mental maths how I have done, I have put that, imagine this to be 1250. 1250, 4 times, it gets 5,000, 6 4s are 24. So your answer is finally 5024. So now the last question I go, that is a picnic question. some students. So pause the video and please copy, because that sum I am going to do over here. So pause the video and copy. So final question and the first three questions I'll try to explain it with number line. Okay, so next question we have question number 12. See, here we have simple multiplication sum number 12. 36 students, they pay each 540 each. So total paid is 36 into 540. Okay, so we multiply, but 7 students they said we will not go, so their money was refunded. So total returned is equal to 7 into 490. So finally amount spent, how much total? So this minus this, so amount spent is equal to, if I write in terms of 36 into 540 minus 7 into 490. So here some multiplication is there which we have to do. So I am rubbing this side. So please pause the video and rub the question number 10 also, because that space I am going to show you how we multiply and we subtract. See, so first we multiply, this is easier, 490 into 7. So what I do, I leave 1 0, okay, and I multiply this. 7 9s are 63 and we get 6. 7 9s are 63, 6, 7 4s are 28 and this is this. So this I get 3 4 3 0. 1 0 after 7 9s are 63, 7 4s are 28 plus 6 34. Next we multiply, this 0 I leave here. Okay, I multiply 54 by 36. 6 4s are 24, 2 carried, 6 5s are 30, 32. 3 4s are 12, 3 4s are 12, I have 1, and 3 5s are 15 and 1 16. So if I do 4 4 9 1, so I get 1944 19440 minus 3430. If you subtract 440 minus 4, you can multiply, divide, subtract in traditional method, but I am showing you one very easy method. 440 minus 430, 10, 19,000 minus 3,000, you get 16,000. So let us see, 19440 minus 3430, 10. So 10 will come, 61, 160, 10. So this much money will be left. So this is how I come to the end of the chapter. Please pause the video and copy. Now final part, I am going to explain this 3 sum with the help of, as I told you, number line. So number line, if you see how it will help us to understand how much does 5 exceed minus 5. See here, this is 5 and this is minus 5. So what we see, how much exceed means more. So see, 5 is 10 more. Simple logic I have shown you. How much is 5 more than minus 5? See number line. Next, how much is minus 7 less than minus 1? See, how much is this less than this? You see the distance is 6. If you plot it, all the number line I am not plotting. How much is minus 7 less than minus 1? Next, this was question number 2's number line. Number 3, What must be subtracted from 7? So 7 is here, 0 is here, to get minus 6. What must be subtracted from 7 to get minus 6? So here I have to subtract 7 and here 6. So I add them. So total children you will see, if you subtract 13, if you subtract 13 from 7, you will come to minus 6. So these are a little difficult for you children. Please give time. See the full video again and again. Pause the video, play back if it is needed, go back and see. Like many children, they tell me, sir, we go back and try to understand. So if you want to understand, you have to go back, increase your span of viewing, see the full thing nicely, copy, be active, then only you can understand, because as a class 7 student, I understand these are little difficult concepts. So anyhow you have to do it. Give time, sit down. I did almost many questions out of 12. I did 9. Please copy them, practice them, and 3 I have left for you. You try, and I hope you will be successful in doing that. Thank you for watching this video.